Bastian tried telling us, and so did Sarah. When we were kids, they literally handed us the answer, wrapped in a way that we could never understand or truly believe that it was true. But it is. 3 words. I said 3 words that came out of my mouth. I made a video about this a week or 2 ago. Check it out. 3 words that came out of my mouth. 3 words that if I told you, if burning somebody at the stake was still a thing, you would. Because it even scared me when it came out of my mouth. But just like Bastian, and just like Sarah, this world has conditioned you into believing you have no power, but even more so, the words that you do say when you find the power, oh, how dare you? Those are the words that are truth. Labyrinth. Yeah. The never-ending story. Yeah. You see, Satan always has to put the truth right under our nose, right there. For some reason, we all believe it's some sort of karmic law. They have to tell us what they're doing. But I'm here to tell you, I think it's just Satan's pride and him thinking we'll never figure it out, that we're done. If you're not Gen X or you've never seen Labyrinth or Never-Ending Story, I highly recommend you whittle out a little time on this Sunday and you watch them. Never-Ending Story first, and then Labyrinth. And if you're planning to, spoiler alert, so you might want to come back to this. In Never-Ending Story, Bastian finds a book at a bookstore. He steals it, actually, and he skips school because he's being bullied. Now, in the beginning, his dad tells him, because his mom had passed away and he was really struggling with that, his dad says, basically, you need to buck up. You need to grow up. Stop being so childish. Stop daydreaming, things like that. Be a man. Put childish things away. As he starts to read the story, why did I just get emotional? Whoa. It is a fairy tale of a land. It's something called the nothing. That the land is in danger of the nothing. Nothing, completely just destroying it. A princess. And a young boy who is trying to save this land from the nothing. In the end of the book and in the end of the movie, the nothing has almost completely destroyed this land. And the 2 characters call out, Bastian, why won't you save us? What is wrong? I have this big heart. He doesn't understand. He's reading the book. He's like, how can they be talking to me? I'm just a kid reading this book. He said, the princess said, say my name, say my new name, Bastian, save us. And he had dreamt of his mother, who had passed away recently. He had no clue what name he was supposed to say. And then he said hers. And everything was saved just in the nick of time. Oh, you know when I'm crying, it's truth, because I know what this means. And in Labyrinth, Sarah, which means princess, the Goblin King steals her little brother, who she was babysitting, but was too busy being a teenager to care, and she had to go after Toby. How did I remember that? Anyways, and the Labyrinth King gave her a time limit, and if she didn't get there, Toby was his. And the goblins. And she went through a labyrinth that was just never ending. She would go one way, it would be flipped around, and kind of like Alice in Wonderland. There was no way for her to get through that maze. It was set up, it was designed to confuse her, and just to keep her going in an unending loop. Despite her greatest efforts, just going around in circles. Kind of sounds like our life. That is until, in the end, she says it. She says a whole poem thing from a play that she was... Anyways. But the very last words, that made everything shatter. His little ball and everything. You have no power over me. You have no power over me. And although those aren't the 3 words that came out of my mouth in my moment, well, let's just say they mean the same thing. Been telling us the truth all along. With Bastian, your thoughts, your words create your reality. You are in control of your story. This world, this matrix, this whatever, has just done such a good job of making you think you have no control. When all along you do. You are the co-creator of your reality. Just like Sarah, if you finally want to beat the bad guy, the enemy, the ruler of this world, learn the truth before your time runs out. He has no power over you. And if I could tell you the 3 words that I said without the threat of being, well, let's just say, you have no power over me, those words will work too, because they are so true. Although that was my journey, and I know I can't force others to learn this, I pray that one day our Father shows you those 3 words. And like myself, out of nowhere, not even knowing where they came from, and there's no way I would say those 3 words on my own, not in the presence of my Father, I pray too, those 3 words come out of your mouth, because your Father gives them to you to say. Because in that and in there lies the truth. You have no power over me. My kingdom is just as great as yours, if not greater. They told us the truth all along when we were kids. I guess they just counted on us doing what kids do and growing up and forgetting the magic of the truth, so we could get stuck in that never-ending, relentless cycle, that labyrinth that no matter what, despite your best efforts, you're never going to get out of. That is until you realize and you discover the truth. You are the co-creator of your reality. Your thoughts, your words create your reality. And when it comes to the enemy, when it comes to Satan, you have no power over me. You have no power over me. Trust me. In 3 words, my Father taught me just how very true those words really are. And Satan's biggest fear is one day you'd figure that out.